Here we go. What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Guardians preview recap stream. Freaking head's itching a little bit. Gotta love it, you know. But anyways, Rangers came to town for a 3-game series, and I had high hopes for this series. I thought sweep, possible, definitely possible. 2 out of 3 could happen. 1 out of 3, you never know. And I was even thinking it would be so Guardians to freaking follow up 2 fantastic series against Baltimore and Kansas City with a freaking getting swept by the Rangers. That would be the perfect way to follow it up. You know, they build us up, they get our confidence high like this, only to come crashing down by getting swept by a bum team like the Rangers. Now, of course, the Rangers are bummy right now, but they actually got a nice looking squad. Their pitching is a little sus. That might be the worst part of their team. I mean, if they would have still had Minor and, you know, Lance Lynn and those other guys that they got rid of over the past couple years, they would have been a threat this year with that lineup. That lineup's nice. They just need to get pitching. That's all they need, pitching. Kind of like Kansas City, if you really think about it. Kansas City has a good lineup, but their pitching is going to sell them on so many occasions because, yeah, they can score runs, but they can't stop you from scoring. That's the thing. Mother Nature definitely put her stamp on this series, without a doubt. As the first game of the series was actually delayed. We were supposed to play on June 6th, which of course we didn't. Got delayed, got postponed, which led to me streaming one hell of a game between the Mets and the Padres. Was that actually the only game the Mets won in that series too? Imagine. That'd be crazy if it was, though. I think it was, actually. Not gonna lie. Damn. But yeah, that game was postponed, so that meant double header on, well, June 8th. Or June 7th. Excuse me, June 7th. Yesterday was the 8th. And, yeah. Guardians, for the most part, first game of the series, they looked good. Cal Quantrill was him. I streamed the first game of the series. You all know how it goes. Quantrill was great. I'm not going to talk about the series too much, the game, because I streamed it. You know, I mean, come on. You already know what should have happened. But just a little, you know, overview. Jon Gray pitched for the Rangers. 5 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned, 4 walks. Yikes, 3 Ks, 5.28 ERA. Quantrill got the dub, 7 innings, 8 hits. Yikes. But 3 runs, 3 earned, 1 walk, 3 Ks, 2 dingers. And those 2 dingers came late in his outing. So, Cal was good. Like, there's nothing else to say. He gave up 2 runs in the 7th inning. After I think it was pretty much clear that he was coming out of the game. You know, and that's tough. But we responded with a run of our own. And we get the win. Quantrill, 3-3. He has a 3.56 ERA. It's not horrible. It's definitely better than what it could be. Jon Gray took a loss. He's 1-3 with a 5.28 ERA. And Clase nailed down his 10th save of the year. He has just over a 2 ERA. Guardians who are at 500 at this point. Getting ready for the second game of the doubleheader. Hang on, I gotta do something with my door real quick. Hang on. Gotta put my door stop in front. Otherwise, you're gonna be hearing my door shutting over and over again because my window's open and the breeze blows the door open. But, yeah, game 2 of the series was essentially an Uno reverse card. Pretty much. Our offense showed up in the first game. And, oh, by the way, when it comes down to, hits and stuff, I've already talked about that in the freaking video, but they got 3 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. We had 6 runs on 9 hits. Nice. And 1 error. So, yeah. Overall, good game by the Guardians. I like how they gave Quantrill run support. That was good. Now, game 2. This one kind of got on my nerves a little bit. The Guardians should have had Connor Pilkington on the mound. That was, I think, the original starter for this game. But with the delay, they decided to push Pilkington to today, actually, and start Kirk McCarty, who had a 12 ERA entering this game. I don't know why. When the pitching lab, when our arsenal is so loaded with pitchers in AAA, they could have went with Peyton Battenfield. They could have went with a couple other guys that we have in AAA right now for like a spot start, or they could have just went with Pilkington. But I guess because he had just started a couple days ago, they didn't want to put him out there on friggin' 4 days rest or whatever. So he'll have 6 days rest now, pretty much. Okay. Alright. Okay, buddy. So, McCarty went out there and he did exactly what you'd expect. He was not good. 6 runs scored by the Rangers. I'm pretty sure they all were charged towards McCarty. Well, McCarty had 4 of the runs. They were earned. 4 earned runs, but 5 total. That's right. And then Gosei came in and gave up a run after. That's right. But yeah, McCarty lowered his ERA to 10.29. 8 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 3 dingers. And Semien turned into Barry Bonds in this series. In this overall doubleheader. The dude literally went yard, I think, every time he went up to the plate. I think he was 7 for 8 total. In this game, he was 4 for 4. I think he went 7 for 8 in the doubleheader. Yeah. And he left the yard a couple times. And that's crazy, because the dude could not hit a damn thing until he came here, and all of a sudden he turns into prime Barry Bonds or Ken Griffey. Speaking of Ken Griffey, Eli freaking White robbed us again a couple times. It's like, what is with these guys turning into freaking prime Ken Griffey or prime Barry Bonds against us? First it was Daz Cameron, and now it's Eli White. Eli White. What the heck? What is this? They see that awesome looking C logo and they're like, ooh, Cleveland. I'm going to turn into prime Barry Bonds now and hit 4 freaking homers in a series. Okay. And then Eli White's like, oh, I'm going to turn into prime Barry? I'm turning into prime Ken Griffey. I'm going to rob freaking people of home runs and stuff. Granted, that one was not going to leave the yard. It died right at the warning track, but of course he's right there. But yeah, Taylor Hearn was on the mound for speaking of primes, Taylor Hearn, prime Kershaw. He was prime Kershaw on this one. But yeah, Taylor Hearn. Whereas McCarty went 4 innings, 8 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 2 Ks, and he didn't walk anybody, surprisingly. Although although he had 3 people walking around the base paths doing a little home run trot. But 2 homers, and then Taylor Hearn, 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 2 walks, 6 Ks, 5.40 ERA, 5 2/3 innings. And in typical Guardians fashion, they actually had a nice little rally going in the 6th. They had it going in the 6th a little bit. I think right as Taylor Hearn came out of the game, right when he was coming out in the 6th inning, they were starting to key in on him, it looked like. They were just starting to hit him. Yeah. Mercado doubled, and then Hearn came out. No, wild pitch by Hearn. Straw walked. They had a mound visit. So you already got 2 on. And then Rosario actually contributed, which is fantastic. So it's 5-1. Another mound visit. And then Jose popped out because, of course, he did. And then Miller lined out. Naylor walked. So you have 2 on again. Or no, 3 on. You have a bases juice now for Oscar Gonzalez. Who? 2-run single. Ain't no way. Now, of course, at that time, Dennis Santana came in. So those runs were charged to Hearn. And then Jimenez replaced Clement. And Jimenez popped out. Yeah, that's how it goes. Yep. That's how it usually goes. Of course. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That's usual. You know, we always have that kind of inning. And it's like, you just think, that was our best chance to win this game. Right there. Just like that one O's game that we lost. That inning where we had runners on, what was it, second and third. Could have tied the game. Lead off double by Kwan. Couldn't do it. We possibly could have tied the game here in that inning. Couldn't do it. Just couldn't get a good piece of the ball. It happens. Not gonna get pissed. It happens. Although I'm kind of pissed because we could have, get good wood on it. But it's usually the way it goes. Oh wait, what happened? Gary Sanchez, Twins, 1-year extension. Oh, I see, to avoid arbitration. Wait, they're still doing arbitration stuff? Damn, this late in the season? Still arbitration stuff going on? Damn. Or at least he's about to get into arbitration, I guess. So he signed a 1-year deal to avoid that. That's what a lot of teams will do. They'll sign a guy to an extension, and you're thinking, oh, okay, cool. But it's like you look deep into it, and it's like, oh, they did that to avoid arbitration. They're essentially paying his arbitration years. So then when that contract's over with, he'll just go straight to free agency. That's what they're doing. All right. I see what they're doing. Yep. Now, Game 2 was literally an Uno reverse card in terms of score. But Texas, 6 hits, 12 runs, 1 error. Guardians, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. Hearn gets the win. He's 4-4, 5.40 ERA. McCarty's 0-1, 10.29 ERA. Barlow, 11 saves, 2.21 ERA. And then we head into yesterday's game, and we had the Biebs on the mound. I think Bieber was originally a starter for this game. Yeah, he was an original starter for this series. And yeah, the Rangers really hit us with an Uno reverse card. That's freaking hilarious. We flipped each other. Of course, they had much better game in that second game, facing a bum pitcher. That's where a lot of their hits came from, facing a bum pitcher like freaking McCarty, who honestly should never see the start again. He's already on a lot of Guardians' bad sides because the dude does not do. Why did Tito send him out there? And to think, it's like, if Tito had cut his outing short after 3 innings or 4 innings or whatever, no, actually before those 3 runs were given up, we could have came back. But no, let's continue to have the bum pitcher out there just throwing batting practice. Okay, guys. Okay. I see. Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay. I see what you're doing. Uh-huh. But it is what it is. Yeah. I don't know if you guys actually see a lot of the stuff I'm saying because I go to check my YouTube studio and it's lagging. See the lovely hamster wheel of doom. So that's why I might repeat something I say in case if you don't see it. Because of the hamster wheel. I don't even know it because it might just skip through. I'll actually pull up the chat on my phone just to see what happens. But I can already see it. It's lagging a little bit because I have my phone out. Of course it does. But yeah, Game 2 was not enjoyable. Can you actually hear me even if it lags? Okay, whatever. But, so I'm getting way off track because I'm trying to freaking stream, look at the stuff, but it lags and stuff. But I guess it is what it is. You know, because, you know, I'll be in the middle of a sentence and it'll jump so you wouldn't hear what I'm saying. Oh, look at this. I was waiting for this thing to pop up in the freaking chat. Yeah, you bye-bye. You go bye-byes. Not even giving him a chance. And then I'll even hide the user too. So now I won't be able to see that freaking loser's freaking thing. You must be down horrendous to make a freaking account like that. How down bad do you gotta be to make that kind of an account on here? I see that spam bot in every freaking stream on the community. And I'll tell you one thing. That just shows how goated the moderators are, you know, in the community. Because they're on it right away. Like, what? How down bad do you gotta make to be... You gotta be down horrendous. No, beyond down horrendous to make that kind of an account. Then you're on here spamming freaking emojis. Like, what are you? Whoever made that account, it must be eternally horny or something, bro. Like, what are you trying to do, man? What are you trying to do? Huh? What's the purpose of that channel? Like, what is that? Oh, it's webcams. Oh, what? What now? What are you guys doing? You're a loser? No way. Calling me shocked. No, but let's get back to talking about this freaking series. Freaking XYZ, cheapest one-time 18 Bloods dates account, freaking got me sidetracked again. Loser. Loser. Loser alert. Yeah. Wimp. Nerd. Now, we talk about yesterday's game. And Bieber on the mound. Dane Dunning on the other end. Former White Sox prospect. He was acquired, and I'm actually watching my video right now to make sure I see if it lags. But Dane Dunning versus the Biebs, and of course, yeah, Mother Nature once again put her fingers on this game. They put us in it. They put the game in a meaningless, totally unnecessary 15-minute delay. And it's like, okay, is it raining? No. And it's like, no, it's not raining. And then the best part is, the best part, the money part of this whole thing is, they played anyway. It was raining out. Okay, raining. And they're like, well, it's gonna rain. Might as well deal with it. You could have saved us so much trouble if you had just started the game on time. Because what would happen is, 4 1/3 of the way through, downpour, monsoon. Not as bad as Cincinnati a couple days ago, but it's still coming down pretty good. To where it actually affected Bieber throwing the ball because that dude could not get grip on the ball. Like it was to the point where he was like checking the ball, yeeting it because he was like, "Ugh, this is too wet." Yeah. And he wound up not getting the win because of a freaking delay at the beginning of the game, which was totally unnecessary. If you're going to play in the rain anyway, just start the game on time. Especially when there was worse stuff on the way. And Bieber was trying so hard to get through. He wanted to get through it. Because for those who are unaware of how baseball goes, at least MLB, if he gets through 5 innings, the game is official. So if Bieber had just gotten 2 more outs, that game would have been official. And he would have had it would have been a 5-inning win, but it's a win. It's a win. But instead, they decided, hey, let's have a totally unnecessary 15-minute delay at the beginning. And then, we can't even see if Bieber can finish it out. Because Bieber would have found a way to finish it out. But no, of course not. They put it on themselves. They did it to themselves. As usual. But yeah, Bieber went 4 1/3 innings because of the delay, and he had 3 hits, 6 Ks. He probably could have had double digits if Mother Nature hadn't put her stamp on the game, put her fingers on it. Eli Morgan came in there, and the funniest thing happened. So, he comes into the game, all right, after the delay is over, about an hour or so delay. He comes in, and I think someone in the group chat I'm in mentioned that he and Andres were talking about something. Maybe because they knew there was going to be a runner on second, so they're like, there's a runner on second. We should try to catch him sleeping a little bit. After an hour delay, his mind might not be completely in the game. He might still be kind of a little trying to lock in. Catch him slipping a little bit at second. What does this guy do? He gets to the mound, throws warm-up pitches. He doesn't even throw one pitch yet. Throws the second base, gets the second runner. He caught him napping. He caught him slipping at second base. He picked off a runner before he even threw a legit pitch. Like this guy, bro. And then I believe he followed that up with another out because, of course, he's a beast like that. Yeah, he got Duran striking out too. So he struck him out in 4 pitches after that. So that's freaking awesome. That's freaking awesome. And then we would do nothing after that in the bottom of the 5th. We actually didn't do really anything the rest of the game. I mean, we scored 2 runs in the second and 2 runs in the third. As in the second inning, we were great. Naylor singled and then Oscar grounded out, but he moved the runner. And then Andres doubled, scoring a run. And then Hedges singled in a run. And then for the third inning, Strawn. All right, we good, everybody? Boom, boom, boom. Let me say, way yo, hey yo. All right. All right, we good, everybody? Okay, sorry about that. First, my internet went out, and then my power went out. So, yeah. Nice little double deuce. Yeah. Yeah. I'm supposed to be done with this freaking stream already. Oh. Now my camera's messed up. Oh, boy. Yep. Here we go. There we go. I don't know why it just... There we go. Okay. Do I think we're winning tonight? Yeah. I think we're going to win tonight because I'm streaming it. Come on, you should know how things go by now. When I stream, we win usually. I haven't lost a stream since opening weekend. Hopefully that continues. Hopefully we keep winning. That's freaking awesome. But anyways, where was I? Sorry about the whole, hullabaloo. I was streaming perfectly fine. Internet went out. I think they were fixing something up the street because it stormed last night, of course. Trees probably fell over half the freaking way down to where I live. It looks like the freaking land's just going to whoosh, just sweep the road away. And then, like, some of the trees that you see on the hills out here, they're like that. Like one good gust of wind and they go bam. And, of course, there's power lines, so they knock down the power, they knock down the phone lines, and they cause absolute chaos. But anyways, where was I at? Oh, yeah, I know where I was. Bieber got 4 runs of support, Ramirez, I think he's now tied with 54 RBIs on the year. Tied for the league lead, which is great. Hopefully he can take back that lead tonight. But on Josh Naylor actually added another run in the bottom of the third, and that was all we needed because pitching was fantastic in this game. Again, Eli Morgan got the win because of Bieber not going 5 innings, which is weird because Dunning went 4 innings and he got the loss. 1-4, 4.41 ERA for Dunning. Morgan continues his great stretch, 2-1, and he's 1.95 ERA. He is just a freaking lethal weapon out of the bullpen, and I love it. So 4 runs on 12 hits. Texas got shut out first time in a month. They got shut out. 6 hits, most of which was after the fact. They got a couple hits, I think, after right before the game ended, and then they got a couple more hits after that. But other than that, they really didn't do much. They didn't do much at all. Good job by the pitching to limit their effectiveness. And, yeah, you like to see it. You know, I mean, Dane Dunning went 9 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 1 strikeout. And then Burke gave up 2 hits. Moore gave up a hit. And that was it. Yep. So, you know, De Los Santos, Shaw, and Clase came out after Morgan, and they did their thing. So we got the win, and we are now at 500 again for the first time in a while, as we have a 4-game series starting up against, making sure my stream is still going, 4-game series coming up against the, and here we go again. Freaking lag. Lag. Gotta love lag. Laggity lag. Freaking drop frames. Dropping like crazy. Let me go down to this. Lag. Can you at least hear me? Just hear me at least. Just disregard the freaking robotic actions that I am doing because I am lagging like... Okay, I know why. That's why I was lagging so bad. I was on my secondary thing. But it should be alright after about a few seconds as it tries to identify itself. But yeah, it's still lagging like crazy. So, I don't gotta really, say a whole this one because... Okay, now I think we're settled. Is it settled? No? Of course not. Oh my god. Why does this thing have to do this? Freaking internet provider comes in and messes everything up, as usual. They love to mess things up. Alright, well. I guess as long as you can hear me, I'm going to try and get this done as fast as possible because this thing is lagging like crazy. So... Game 1 of the series coming up tonight will be James Kaprielian going up against Connor Pilkington. I'm hoping to stream this game. I should be able to stream this game. I don't see why not. And, yeah. Great if this freaking internet could just behave for like another 5 minutes while I freaking finish out this freaking stream. But no, it's gotta start. It's gotta go through a spasm. Kaprielian 0-3, 6.06 ERA, 22 Ks. Pilkington 1-0, 2.65 ERA, 23 strikeouts for the Pilk man. And in terms of guys who've had success against Kaprielian, Luke Maile, actually, 1 RBI, batting 1,000. Ooh! It's actually one of the only guys who actually has a hit against him. Jimenez is 1 for 1, no RBIs. And Miles Straw is 1 for 2. So, cool. Now, you move on to tomorrow, and I don't think they have an announced starter yet. As it'll be Pete... No, I said Pete Blackburn. He works for Barstool. At least I thought he did. I think he did. But Paul Blackburn, 5-2, 2.62 ERA, 44 Ks. He will face TBD, who's very good. But against Blackburn, we have not... Well, we had 2 guys face him. Paul Blackburn, Ramirez, batting 286, 7 ABs, 2 RBIs. 2 homers, damn. 2 RBIs. So that's really the most successful guy we've had, and nobody's faced... my guess is it'll be probably Plazak. Most likely tomorrow. Well, no, it'll be McKenzie. That's my guess. It'd probably be McKenzie tomorrow. And then for game 3 of the series, 4:10 first pitch. Make sure we're cooking. Okay. Now for game 3 of the series, Frankie Montas, 2-6, 3.06 ERA, 78 Ks, will be on the mound for the A's. Jimenez has a home run, 4 RBIs, batting .500 against him. I think that was the grand slam, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that was who he hit the grand slam off of in Oakland. And then Jose is one homer, 14 ABs, batting .357 with 2 dingers, 1 dinger, 2 RBIs. And then Ahmed actually has an RBI, batting .200, 5 ABs. So we've had guys who have had success against Frankie. And this will most likely be the last time we face Frankie as an A, because he's probably going to get traded soon. Probably definitely by August, without a doubt. Someone's going to trade for him. Could the Guardians? No, we're not trading for him. If we do trade for a starter, it's going to be like a cheap starter. Someone who's not paid a lot. Probably like a lower level starter. You know, we're not going to go after no big names because we have the pitching lab. Unless they don't feel like a guy like Daniel Espino will be ready yet. Then maybe you could go after like a starter who could take over for a spot. I don't know what they're going to do, honestly. I mean, I wouldn't mind going after like an easy, cheap starter. You know, like Mike Minor, maybe? Wade Miley. No, not Wade Miley, no. I don't know. I'm sure we'll find something if the pitching doesn't get its act together, which I will say, pitching has been great these last couple days. Well, actually, the last couple series, pitching has been fantastic. I think all 5 of our starters have pitched at least one low-key masterclass these past couple series. Yeah. Even Plazak's been looking good. Like, who would have thought Plazak's been pitching better? I like that, you know? The weather's heating up and so is our pitching. I think if this continues, we might only need an outfielder and maybe some bullpen help and we'll be good. You know, get maybe another bat to complement the team. Because if you're trying to make a run for the playoffs, you don't want to have a young-ass team like this. You want to have at least some more veteran leadership in there. Isn't it raining here today? Yeah. Hopefully, we should be able to, because I'm streaming it. Although the good thing is, if Mother Nature decides to drop a rain bomb on us, at least there's other games I could stream, possibly. Now, the final game of the series, 11:35 a.m., and I could wonder why. Because it's on Peacock. So if you have Peacock, you'll be able to watch this game. Do you have Peacock? I pay for enough stuff. I don't have Peacock. That's way too. Nah. So that'll be interesting. It'll be Cole Irvin on the mound, 2-2, 3 ERA, 34 Ks for the A's. And Jimenez has an RBI, batting 1 for 2 against him, and he's batting .375. Obviously, being from the AL West. Now, this is a big series for us because we head out west after this. We go to Colorado. We know how it is in Colorado. And I think that means we're going to have, the Beebs in Colorado? Hang on, let me check ESPN because I know ESPN has the full series matchup ready to go. I'm going to check ESPN real quick. By the way, I'm watching Cincinnati and Arizona. Maile is dealing. If Maile were to get traded, bro, oh my goodness. Dash, he'd probably be pissed, but man. You know, if we didn't have a pitching lab going on right now in this organization, I would love a Luis Castillo or a guy like Maile. A road warrior like Maile. That dude is insane on the road. That's all I'm going to say at this point. More lag. Lag. We love it. as the sun comes in from my window and blinds me. Yeah. Ah! It's light. Ah! Nah, I'm not that much of a freaking loser. Loser. All right, let's read over these matchups real quick before I head out. But yeah, there's actually a decent crowd in Cincinnati. Interesting. I mean, it's a beautiful day. Why not? So the series. Okay, the matchups will be Pilkington Kaprelian, Mackenzie Blackburn. Sounds like someone's name. Plazak Montas, Quantrill Irvin. And then in Colorado, it's looking like Bieber Senzatella, Pilkington Gomber, and Mackenzie and Kuhl on ESPN Plus. And then they go to LA. So, all right. But with that being said, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this up. Got food here waiting for me. I thought this stream would have been over by now, but, you know, internet went out and power went out, so for like a quick second. Nothing too crazy. I actually thought my stream was going to be over by now. Like, I thought it was going to legit be ended by YouTube, but yeah, you're out of here. Get out of here. Bum. There we go. But yeah, I will see you all tonight for the A's and the Guardians and A's. Hopefully we can continue my nice little win streak. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog 99. Of course, my internet, chills out when I'm ending. But I'll see you guys later. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Guardians. Wake